That pain you can't explain, the hardship that feels endless, it's not punishment, it's a spiritual upgrade. These three signs prove Allah is elevating you through struggle. Number 2 is how the prophets reach their highest rank. Your tests are secretly gifts. Here's how to unlock them. What feels like a breakdown is a breakthrough. Sometimes, when life feels like it's falling apart, it's actually falling into place, according to a plan far greater than we can understand. What feels like a breakdown may, in reality, be a breakthrough that Allah is preparing for you. In moments of pain, confusion, or emotional collapse, it's easy to assume we're being punished or forgotten. But in Islam, hardship is not always a sign of divine anger. Often, it is a means of purification, a chance to rise, and a doorway to deeper closeness with Allah. Trials strip away the illusions we rely on, our pride, attachments, and distractions, leaving us face to face with our true need for Him. Through difficulty, the heart softens, the soul reflects, and the believer remembers what truly matters. Allah says in the Quran, "Indeed, with hardship comes ease." 94:6. This verse is not just a promise of relief. It's a reminder that hardship itself contains hidden mercy. Pain, when faced with patience and surrender, cleanses the heart and elevates the soul. It prepares us to receive gifts we weren't ready for before. Sometimes it takes being broken open to let the light in. What may feel like the end could be the start of something far more beautiful, an awakening, a return, a transformation. So if you find yourself overwhelmed, on the edge, or in tears, know this: Allah sees you. Your cries are heard. Your patience is recorded, and your pain is not wasted. The trial you're facing may be shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and closer to your Creator. Let the breakdown happen, but let it lead you back to Him. Because from the pieces of pain, Allah can build a stronger, more surrendered you. 3 signs. Your hardship is a spiritual upgrade. You turn to Allah more than ever. One of the clearest signs that your struggle is elevating you spiritually is that it brings you back to Allah in ways comfort never did. During hardship, your heart instinctively seeks out the only one who truly understands. You find yourself making sincere dua, clinging to your prayers, and returning to the Quran for peace. Even in solitude, you realize you are not truly alone. The silence becomes a space where you finally hear yourself say, "Ya Allah," with meaning. Your tears in sujood are not signs of weakness. They are moments of real strength and surrender, drawing you closer to your Creator. You lose what was harming your faith. Sometimes hardship arrives through the loss of something you thought you needed. A relationship, a comfort, a routine. But in hindsight, it becomes clear that Allah was removing something that quietly distanced you from Him. That person, habit, or distraction may have been occupying space in your heart that belonged to Allah alone. What you see as a painful separation may actually be divine protection. Through that loss, your heart is cleared, your focus is reset, and your soul is given room to grow closer to its true source of peace. You begin to crave spiritual growth. When ease is stripped away, it often awakens a thirst for something deeper. You begin to question your purpose, seek answers, and strive for more meaning in your worship. What once felt routine starts to feel sacred. You crave a stronger connection with Allah, not just in rituals, but in your mindset, your choices, and your daily intentions. This desire to grow spiritually, even amid pain, is a sign that your hardship is not just breaking you down, it's building you up. It's a spiritual upgrade in disguise. The hidden mercy in pain often feels like a punishment, a sign that we've been left alone. But in truth, the trials we face are not signs of Allah's abandonment. They are often His greatest invitations. Every difficulty, loss, or heartbreak carries within it a hidden mercy, even if we can't see it right away. Allah tests those He loves, not to break them in despair, but to bring them back to Him in sincerity. When the world disappoints you, it's a reminder that lasting comfort and security can only be found with your Creator. As one beautiful reminder says, He breaks you to rebuild you stronger. Sometimes, it is only through pain that the soul is awakened, the ego is humbled, and the heart begins to truly rely on Allah. What feels like the hardest chapter in your life may actually be the beginning of your most meaningful transformation. Through hardship, your du'as become more honest, your salah more heartfelt, and your heart more alive to the reality of your dependence on Him. If the pain you're experiencing brings you to sujood, makes you cry out to Allah, or opens your eyes to your need for Him, then it's not a curse. It's a disguised blessing, a door to closeness that comfort could not provide. Allah's mercy is not always in what He gives, but also in what He takes away, and in the space that pain creates for spiritual growth. So when the pain feels unbearable, remember, it might be the very thing leading you to peace, and in that, there is mercy beyond what words can capture. Final reminder, whatever you're going through right now, know this: your pain is not pointless. There is a divine purpose behind every hardship, even if you can't see it yet. Trust the process. The struggle you face today is shaping you, strengthening you, and refining your soul for what lies ahead. Every tear you've cried, every prayer you've whispered, every moment you've chosen patience over despair, none of it is wasted. Allah sees it all, and He promises that nothing done for His sake goes unrewarded. When you feel like giving up, remind yourself, this season of difficulty may be the bridge to something far greater. What you lost may hurt, but what Allah is preparing for you will heal in ways you never imagined. Keep walking, keep praying, keep hoping, because even when it feels like you're breaking, Allah is gently rebuilding you into someone wiser, stronger, and closer to Him.